Hello and welcome to Mordheim, City of the Damned. It's currently Festtag, the 29th of Summersight, and we are itching to get into another brutal or deadly mission. At the moment we've only got a normal, a hard and a hard available, so let's send out some scouts and see what we can find. That will probably do. So it's a Horrors of Mordheim. I really don't like the deployment options on that, so I'm going to send out some more scouts. Yeah, out of the missions, having a combination of strike teams and scattered troops, it's pretty much a death sentence. Oh, deadly? Deadly Crush Their Will. I actually quite like Crush Their Will, especially when Walk in the Fog is the potential map for this. Yeah, let's give this a bit of a go. This is the first deadly that we've taken on in a long time, so I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I think we should be okay. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably update Huthal's spear. I think I've seen a purple spear somewhere in the collection. Or actually, if I give Asdon an axe, then he can have that one. So just very quickly before I forget. So Asdon, where are you? There you go, Asdon. Weapons. You can have the Axe of Misfortune for the moment. And then Huthal, wherever you are. There you go, you can have a better spear. Not that I'm taking you out this time, and not that you're going to get into combat, but it's nice to keep these things updated. So, Deadly, Walk in the Fog, Crush Their Will. Lineup looks fine. Crowthrall's in training. These guys are all in training. Let's get to it.
Scouts have reported arrival Warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
Now, the optional objective this time is to get to the enemy war cart, pick up their idol, and then get back to ours. It's been a long time since I've managed to successfully do that because the AI usually just charges straight at you. It looks like we're up against Clan Enshin. There is a lot of weird stone on this map by the look of it. Absolutely tons. The easiest route for us to get to them is going to be down this way. So, do we go for the weird stone? Do like the weird stone, but we don't need any at the moment, so let's focus this direction. I put Eladel somewhere central-ish, because he's faster than some of our other guys. Mobhawk can go... That's good enough. Rytosh, a little bit further back. Farik, next to Rytosh. Firmament, all the way near the front. And Grazgar, just lending some support in the middle. So yeah, if we want loot towards the centre, if we just want to try and focus on the murderers, wow, that is a great name, then more south is the direction we need to go. Let's, first of all, perception. Try and make sure that we don't accidentally walk into any traps. And see if we can remember where they all are this time. We can't get past that way, okay. So that's no way through there. Possibly through this building though. Yep, there's a trap there as well. Okay, well my usual tactics are going to apply here. Just run forwards, scout a bit, try and keep an eye out for things that might adversely affect my other troops. Yeah, quite a few traps. That might be the easiest way for us to get through in total, rather than going across that building. There's no guarantee Svogaz will be able to jump down on the other side, so yeah, okay. We'll come back a little. We don't want to get too far ahead of everyone else. So we'll just stand here on sidestep. Yeah, especially brutal. This is definitely something to bear in mind with, but especially on deadly, you really want to end up in a situation where you're not just going one-on-one against the enemy troops. They have like a 45% damage bonus and a 40 to 45% health bonus as well. And whereas you might think stacking all of your buffs, you can hit like a freight train, they hit like a jumbo jet. Next up, Eladel. There's no point in us buffing most people at this stage. However, Svogaz is probably still worthwhile. If we just catch up a little bit to him here. And I suppose Mobhor as well, if we can reach him without needing to move again. I don't think we can. We'll give it to Furman. Should have probably done that before I moved. Right, so just dodge stance here. Then Mobhor can come catch up. Mind that trap. And I'll stick him towards the front on ambush stance. Less defensive than Svogaz. We just want to make sure that should Clan Enshin be able to get all the way over here, and they are fast little bastards, they don't get very far. Fastest route for these guys I think is going to be to cut through this wall and then come down. So bring them over and Overwatch stance here. And same thing for Farik. Let's take him a little bit wide, just in case any rats come past. And then we've just got our 2 Dark Souls to bring forwards. So, Furman. And I still don't think we've seen anyone at all. Nah, that really is a bit far to expect them to be able to come to start with. So ambush stance here. And Grazgar can... not a great position to catch up from, but we'll make do through here. That'll do.
A new round has started.
Turn 2, time to start investigating the choke point options. So this archway is roughly where I'm thinking. Run back. Perception. And then let's go back. See if we can see any ratties. Good news for us. Doesn't look like there's any traps around. So again, we're not going to go too far forwards. We'll sort of stand here and go on sidestep. Now the archway with let's buff up guys first, actually. Weapons of destruction on Mobhor. The archway that I was looking at as a choke point is actually a couple of buildings to the right of one of the larger weird stone clusters. So it might be possible to send some of our other guys, like the archers, into the building straight ahead there and collect up some of that juicy, juicy goodness. Possibly next turn. Can wait here, I suppose, in the meantime. Let's just end our turn here. We can see the rats are actually busy looting Weirdstone. Oh, we can see one of them. That's interesting. That's a warp guard. That's kind of like the rats equivalent of our Dark Souls. So they're big, tanky type rats. Yeah, if I just bring Morpor up to act a little bit like a blocker. Want to make sure we protect our Magister. And then we can bring the archers up. I suppose we should really find out where the inside of the building is. The Weirdstone inside. It's kind of all over the place. It actually looks like it's the next building over. Okay. Ah, it's up there. Right, well that's fair enough. For the moment, probably best that we stand a little bit behind here and on Overwatch. But it's good to know it's the next one over. We shall redirect other people that direction. That was certainly fast. Oh, coming around our side. That is definitely dangerous. So, Farik, if you can come and lend some lateral assistance, that would be really good. Any chance we can get a shot on him? Maybe not from there. Let's replot that run just a little. So trying to take it as forward and out as possible. I don't think he's quite got the distance for it. Suppose that's okay. We can go on Overwatch stance right here. We know that everyone that was in a potentially dangerous position acts before that rat, so I'm not too concerned. Plus, he's on ambush stance. If we were to, say, walk Svogaz up really far out in the open, we could bait him into charging at us and leaving himself very exposed for Morpor to come over and assist. Or indeed, Foreman or whoever else. Have we seen anyone else as well? Well, we have now. Oh no, that's the same guy. That's their warp guard.
Round has started.
Okay, so the warp guard has moved up from here to here. We know they've got a black Skaven over here. Megalomania, some sort of two-handed. What's his dodge like? 65%. Yeah, Skaven in general do have quite a high dodge. So let's bring Svogaz through here. Can I do that better? Probably. Might be able to save one strategic point on that movement. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's better. Now, where was he? In this doorway just ahead? Ah, over there, I see. dodging the trap. Oh gosh, we can see lots now. Okay, they're over there at that weird stone cluster. Is this still the best way to engage? Kind of able to be surrounded on many sides now. I want him to charge at me, but a little bit more in the open. I don't think that's going to work, so plan B is to come back here and go on sidestep. Wait for them to come closer and set other people up nearby in kind of crisscross ambushes. The Globadier goes next, and he's over there. He could certainly come over and put a lot of pain on us. Maybe we should back up a little. This is not a great engagement position. This is a bit better. If I was to stand here, sidestep here, yep, okay, that works slightly better. We are going to have to pull Rytosh back. If Rytosh gets engaged, he can disengage at least. There's the Globadier. He's charging at Svogaz. Okay. Must admit, I didn't expect that. Well, there goes Svogaz's 2 dodges. It was definitely oh, great. It was definitely worthwhile putting Svogaz on sidestep, although that is all of his defense gone now, if their leader decides to run up as well. Hopefully he goes somewhere else. Or has little to no interest. Alright, Eladel. Svogaz is going to destroy that guy. Let's buff up the sensible people. So let's buff Svogaz, Morpor, and then we'll order Svogaz to attack again, I think. So if we go order on Svogaz. Nice hit. And then we can move ourselves back to a sensible position way behind the lines. Around about here. And go on dodge stance. Morpor. Want him to come over and finish dealing with this rat, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to be best. I can move around a little and see if I can see where their leader is first. No real update. Okay, let's do what we were going to. We'll start with a... Probably don't need to start with a blood offering, but we will. Then one more attack. Nice. And then I really want to stand where Rytosh is standing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delay one turn. Hope no one comes up and just charges in. They might. This is a little bit risky. But I should be able to... No, here they are. Damn it. This is okay. This is still fine. I can counter-attack or I can actually attack. I'm not sure it makes any difference, really, truth be told. Yeah, let's just do an actual attack. Glad he missed both times. I don't have a very high chance to hit him though. The Globadier has buffed their team. So Rytosh, reload. This is going to get a little bit tricky for him now actually. Yeah, I was kind of hoping Morpor would be in the way of this guy. Probably going to have to move a bit further back, and as a result, Farik might end up taking a little bit of damage along the way. We'll have to see. In the meantime, I can make it worse at least. Let's, there we go, get to a position where we can shoot this guy without penalty. So we'll start off with a hand shot. Lower his chance to hit at least. Reload. Then just a few regular shots. Nice. Stun. Fantastic. Well, we may as well shoot the other one then. Miss. That's disappointing. I'm going to reload. I'm going to move a little bit further away. To around about here-ish, I think. And further back? Yeah, that's sensible. Further back to around about here, and then go on Overwatch. So stun recovery, he's going to have fewer offensive points now, but he's still going to be able to come forwards and cause us some issues if he chooses. No, he hasn't. That's fantastic for us. So we're going to go on parry stance here. Reload for Farik. Can't see the guy that we shot at a moment ago. Yeah, at the moment I think the only one we can actually see is this guy. We know he's there. We know the leader's coming up as well. Was he actually through that door? Might have been through the door. I don't like the odds of that. That's not great. Let's come wide a little. See if we can see anyone. No, they may have pulled back. Okay. Let's see if we can scout this guy. No, he's not that way either. Fine, I guess we'll take one aimed shot at this guy. Just to try and do some damage. Reload. And then we'll go stand next to Rytosh on Overwatch as well. And both of these guys will slow the advance of any melee troop that comes into like their line of sight. For the next, you can get in on this party if you like. Let's do a charge and an attack, shall we? Not sure why you don't have the charge available there. Do you want me to be a little bit further around? Ah, it's trying to avoid the trap. I thought it was on the other bit. Well, there's the charge. God, only 34% chance to hit. That's really not great. I'm just looking at those additions. Mark of Shielding, weapon skill, the actual shield, enriched globe. The enriched globe really does make a huge difference. Still, we'll give it a go. Good hit. Nice work. And then a regular attack. And off the back of that, we can just go on to parry stance because he's using a spear, knife, sword, something like that. Radgar, you are going to be defense for all the squishy people. So you're coming here and going on to ambush stance. Might not seem like a very prestigious job, but when that warp guard comes round, you're going to be right in his face. Unless he hits traps of his own. I think I just heard a trap go off.
A new round has started.
Okay, back to the murdering. Svogaz can fit into this house. Can't get through the other side, but can poke our big nose here and see if we can see anyone. Nope. No problem. Back you go, Svogaz. Can chase around here and look for the guy that just retreated a bit. No, no such luck. Well, I've said before, we don't really want to get you too far ahead of anyone. Let's have a little look up here. Okay, you can actually see now. So there's a warp guard there. There's their leader a little bit further back. We still don't know where this guy's gone to. But we do know he's not too far away. Where's that warp guard? There he is. It's just the other side of that. Leader's over there. Well, they're all still far enough away that they're not much of a concern. Let's do your murdering. I wonder how long those buffs last for. Can we see? Rich globe for another turn. Yeah. So we missed with the blood offering. So I think probably just do a few regular attacks. We still want to try and at least keep the amount of... I was about to say misses going in his direction. Keep the pressure up. Sidestep. Still don't know who this 78 is. I think the 56 down towards the rear end is going to be their impressive unit. I can hear a rat jumping around. There he is. Hello. Scouts advised to give him some range resistance. Eladel, come and buff up your usual troop, please. So we'll start with weapons of destruction on Svogaz. Then we're going to order Svogaz to attack, actually. Oh, get a little closer. Then order Svogaz to attack. Cross our fingers that this works. Nope, miss. Unfortunate. That's fine. So, weapons on Morpor. I could have moved around to cast Chains of Chaos on the leader, but that would have exposed Eladel quite a lot. And I don't feel comfortable sending him out there by himself just yet. So, position-wise, we're going to leave him tucked behind here on dodge stance. He's still protected by the two archers on the one side. And, of course, Grazigar over there. Nice work. Oh, gosh. Actually, some quite nice things. That mark of shielding is really good. I have a feeling I will probably use that on Morpor himself. And we'll take the cluster as well, since we can. So we've got their leader up there. I'm going to stick Morpor here on ambush stance, just in case he decides to come down, and we haven't gotten anyone else into a better position. In the meantime, though, Rytosh can come and shoot at him. it should be not too hard a shot. There's a small amount of cover. I think I can get it down to just 15% penalty without needing to go too far forward. There we are. Ah, but I think that's too far for a hand shot. Interesting. So we'll just do some regular shots. Hacks it, stab. Good name. Yeah, it's interesting that you can shoot further than your special skills can shoot. Oh, this is some excellent damage. And one more. Lovely. Cool, maybe I should bring out 2 of Rytosh instead. And you can just wait here, I suppose. No, actually, wait where you were on dodge stance. Makes very little difference if he's around that corner further or not. Oh, we finally found out where this guy's gotten to. Might be... No, there he is. Hi, Mobhor has already dealt with one of your guys. Ouch, 95 health. That is a lot. Phew, glad he missed that. Ah. Okay, Farik, come over and assist, please. Round this side, I think, is going to be the most practical. Should be able to get, like, in here. Yes. Oh, actually, we can get a hand shot on Hexit Stab from here. Yeah, do that, because Mordheim's going to get a bit overwhelmed in a minute. And then free reload. And take another shot at Mr. Stab. Just go on dodge stance rather than reloading again. I don't think there's too much danger of him being suddenly extra flanked. Although I've been known to eat my words before. Cool. So, Grazigar. You're still in a great position where you are, but I want to send you over to help Mobhor. So come over here. Insult the guy and then charge, maybe? Get 2 attacks. How much health has he got? Probably not enough to die from that by itself, but we're not going to need defense immediately, so yeah, okay. Assuming everything goes correctly, insult the guy, makes this charge better, makes the next attack better, and anyone else that also decides to pile in on this fight. Such as Furman. Oh, who has Strong Blow available? Probably doesn't need Strong Blow, but here we go. Bosh. And could Web of Steel. Probably better to defend Mobhor. So I'm going to come forward a bit. Steal this stuff. And then ambush stance right here. Now it's the Warp Guard, who we know is on the far side of this wall. He could come around behind. Yes. That's not the ambush that I expected, but I'll take it. So poor Furman has no defensive options at this point, but it's only a Warp Guard. They only get 2 attacks.
A new round has started.
Gosh, another new round. We are very close to finishing though. Can Svogaz get past? I think he can. Can definitely get up there. It's just whether or not he's about to get actually ambushed. And then whether or not I'm actually in combat. Because Slopes get it. Yeah, Slopes gets a bit weird. So I'm not in combat at the moment. But I do want to be. So I'm going to walk forwards just a smidge. So Blood Offering. This is going to be hopefully very brutal very quickly. It would be really nice to get some of the guys up here to loot some of this stuff. So attack him, and then we're going to get out of the way. And I suppose just go murdering on this guy as well. Oh, fantastic. Could not ask for a better dog. Oh, and they failed their route test. Such a shame. Well, that went far better than I expected.
You have proven yourself worthy of the dark blessings of chaos. Each victory you render to the Shadow Lord brings you that much closer to your destiny.
So there was no opportunity there to grab their idol and get back to our own war cart, but the combat engagement went absolutely swimmingly. So Eladel has hit rank 10. I always find it amusing that you get so many more spell points at the final rank. I think that should be staggered a little bit more. And one extra offense point, which is very nice indeed. No updates on anyone else. Everyone is already max. So let's just go through the loot. We'll sell pretty much everything that's blue here. That is a lot of formulae. That really is. Shield of Shielding onto Mobpo, I think. Yeah, most of everything else will just be selling. First up, let's pay everyone. Very nice. Then Mobpo, what's your melee resistance? 63%. So that's going to go up to... actually, what's your armor at the moment? It's 15%, so that's 25%. Yeah, because of the shield rune that you've got. I think the 12% melee resistance is going to work out better for him. Just be hit less, basically. You're only going to take a little bit extra damage. I think that's definitely worthwhile. Which does mean I can swap that shield around to someone else that has one. Let's have a look. Shield of Deflection. Deflection is also very nice. I think I prefer the shielding one, since I don't tend to run into very many ranged units. But if I was doing PvP, Mark of Deflection might be better overall. But surely someone has a shield without an enchant. Well, not counting that one. I suppose Huthul. It's got to be a better target though. Maybe not. So what do we have here? Shield of Protection. Yeah, that is way worse. Rune of Protection is actually just worse completely. Unless it stacks. Actually, I suppose it might. But Shield of Iron, I think that'll be better off here. There we are. Good. Shop, sell. We'll sell the Halberd of Speed. The Shuriken of Perforation. A Dagger of Perseverance. The Staff of Alacrity seems kind of pointless. We'll get rid of that. And then we can sell the Light Armor of Soldiers. Weapon skill and ballistic skill? Doesn't seem... Well, I suppose it's certainly not suited to my warband. Sell the Helmet of Morale and the Spear of Luck. Yeah, we'll also sell the Light Armor of Leadership. We're never going to use that. And this blue spear as well. I'm keeping this helmet just on the off chance that I need one at some point. But just because I don't have a purple helmet spare. But eventually, of course, I'll be getting rid of that as well. Now, do I want to train anyone up in anything? Come on, Warband Management. So we got these guys currently learning Strong Blow. Yeah, that's right. So I could train... I've already done those guys in Strong Blow. Well, they've got 4 unspent skill points. There's also the possibility of getting Chaotic Advantage. I think I said I wanted to do... Where is it? defensive stance. Yes. It's learning time of 2 days. But I've got 3 guys coming back, so I can probably have 2 training that up at a time. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go defensive stance here. And here. And then in terms of other things, I was sort of looking through Rytosh's skill options, and he has a lot. Do you want to get a headshot eventually? That's going to take 3 days to train, so I'm not going to do that for a little while. We want to wait until Crowthral is back from his training, so that we can at least take everyone out into the field at the same time. But there was... I'm fairly certain there was something else that I was looking at as well. It might have been a passive. Oh yes, it's sharpshooter, but that also takes several days to train up. Yeah, not something I want to do just yet. I want to check one last thing. So for Mobhor, I also want to train him up in insult potentially. Which I think is leadership. Yes. And that's going to take 2 days to train as well. So another one that we just need to wait for Crowthral to come back. I really like being able to field 2 heroes at a time, and since I only have the 3, kind of limits those options just a little bit. With Eladel now in rank 10, I could afford to train to Gom up in Mastery of Order, potentially, or something else. Let's have a look at the comparison between them. So, Order, regular, Blood Sacrifice and Channeling. Order, regular, Blood Sacrifice and Channeling. Oh, I know, actually. I can train these guys up in Insult. Yes, that would be sensible. Because I can, like, they've got so many unspent skill points at the moment. I can get Mastery in this. Yep, that's definitely the best thing to do. So it's going to take 2 days to train, so only 1 at a time. So that will probably do for the moment. Right, now that that's all done. Sorry that took a little bit of time. Let's see what happens overnight. Okay, so more training in Strongblow, more guys in training, and nothing else to report. Cool. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you ever so much for watching, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am and will be joining me for the next. Remember to like these videos if you like them and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I shall see you next time for another day in Mordheim, City of the Damned.